Today we are reacting to another pew 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 pew, so another gun video. The submachine gun that kills its owner. I'm curious, it has put on it, this gun is dangerous, so of course it piqued my interest. Another Brandon Herrera. One day, I won't butcher his poor name, poor guy, but we're gonna get into it and see how dangerous this gun is. Let's go! What are we even watching?
Nice rack. PM-63
Thank you.
RAK, that is. Now, you may or may not have heard
Well, I see how it is. I fucking okay, I see how it is.
it before, but this little sucker right here has to be the fuggliest submachine gun I've ever had the pleasure of owning. But it's unique, it's really cool, it's a piece of Cold War history, and I just think it's neat. So today,
I just think it's neat. I love these like little guns, kind of like this, that you get in a lot of like older movies. They look so cool. It's one of the reasons I like Archer so much.
we're gonna play with it.
Nothing bad has ever happened with I'm gonna play with it. It's just the start off. There's something that feels so bad about it, like on his eyesight, because you can see where he's looking from on the eyesight, because you have to look down the, I don't know if you still call it a scope with that, but when it pounces back and forwards right near his eye, it's like making me tense up. Someone give this man an impact camera. I don't know if I'm just spoiled because of Kentucky ballistics, but I love seeing like the impact on the actual target. It's so good. But I know maybe people get more up his ass about, you know, shooting well or something. I would understand that might come up as a problem. I don't care. I just want to see things go boom boom.
All right, I take back the fugly thing. This thing's just kind of cool. All right, I take back half the fugly thing.
Yeah, it's a little ugly, but it's kind of, it is cool. It's cute and tiny and kind of just fun.
Buckle up, chuckle fucks. Time to talk about the PM-63. The PM-63 was designed and produced in Poland. Yes, and all 15 Poles are losing their shit in the comment section right now. Yes, I finally did it, and one day we'll mention the barrel.
Yes, this is the moment when you mention every single not mentioned country, Finland, Australia, New Zealand, everything, and you'll have that one guy say, that's me. Hey, other people from countries that no one cares about, hey.
Whenever I feel like it.
But it is not this day.
But the PM-63 is kind of like a Cold War era MP7, except instead of being designed by the Germans, it was designed by the people who were invaded by them. But it's not your typical cookie cutter little machine pistol or submachine gun. There's a lot about this gun that makes it really unique and honestly a really, really cool addition to the collection. The PM-63 is chambered in 9x18mm Makarov and takes these 25 round magazines or these 15 rounders as well that kind of fit more flush.
I don't know why, but that part of it just looks like a piece of furniture I scuffed up putting together. It looks broken for some reason, even though I know it's not, it just does to me.
I will choose to use the bigger magazine because that's based. It was designed in the 1950s but wasn't really produced
Oh my
and adopted.
god, Brandon. Bigger doesn't automatically mean better. Oh my god, please. Some people like smaller cartridges, okay?
Until the 1960s. It was designed by a man by the name of that. Jesus, Poland, can I buy a vowel? Anyhow,
Yeah, let's just skip over that.
there's a little bit of irony behind this. Now, some of the mystique about this weapon is stories of how it, in more ways than one, kills its owners. I'll get into that a little bit later. But along that same vein, one of the funnier parts about this, well, I guess it's not funny, it's a little twisted. This is the PM-63 RAK, R-A-K, which I believe loosely.
Sorry, it is funny how much that overlap. Some comedy is kind of fucked up. Like some of the information, you're like, that's funny. But when I think about it too long, it's kind of scuffed up. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, yeah.
Translates to cancer. I don't exactly know what that's supposed to mean in this case. Maybe it's the designer just saying that this gun is fucking cancer, I don't know. But the designer later died. from cancer. ADD break. Now we know
He could see the future. That's what it means. Yep. We got our soothsayer here.
PM-63 is a compact little package, but the question is, how much punch does this package? Fuck it, we're
He got lost in the package, guys. He gets lost in the package.
gonna shoot a White Claw. 9x18 Makarov versus Raspberry. 3, 2, 1.
Yes!
Technically a 2-for-1, sue me.
Yes! You know what surprised my American friend kept going on about White Claws, and I was like, what the hell is this? But do Americans really like White Claws that much?
So there's our entrance, and there's... While the 9x18 Makarov may not be the biggest or the girthiest cartridge out there, it still gets the job done. Many of you can relate. But I mean,
He bet me to it! I was about to make a girthy cartridge with a... God damn it, Brandon!
it is a machine pistol, so why not give us a couple of targets? This is my tank and I don't know you!
He missed a few there, but we're not gonna judge him. Sometimes you miss. I'm happy because he's giving us impact shots. And that makes me happy. That fills my heart with happiness. Look at that.
I love that fucking... that Pulp Fiction moment that just happened where I just fucking fanned the targets and didn't hit a single fucking one. Every bullet went in between those.
I like that he admitted to it, because some people would just like, well, you see the wind, but he's just like, sometimes you're just too caught up in the sauce, because I understand that. Sometimes you're just like, this is my Pulp Fiction moment, Mrs. Oh, this is awkward now, isn't it?
That was, couldn't have fucking planned that if I wanted to, but hey, that's fucking life. Controlled pairs, controlled pairs. Well, you know, it took more than an initial volley, but yeah, they got hit, a lot of them. A lot more than once, so I think that did the job. For machine pistol distance, yeah, I fucks with it. But now let's walk through how to use it, different unique and weird features about this gun, and probably most poignant, how you can accidentally use it to, well... kill yourself! But first, you know where you can get one of these bad boys? Tackpack. Just kidding, that would be hella illegal. Tackpack won't send you a PM-63 RAK. Totally not. They won't. What you can get is useful professional grade gears from tons of brands like Battle Arms Development, 9line, Reptilia, 511 Tactical, CMMGs, CRK.
I was about to say, America, do you really sell a gun subscription box? Is that a thing?
Fab Defense, Mission First Tactical, and more. Gloves, Gucci BCGs, Kung Fu Pistol Grip. I swear to God, this wasn't my idea. Luscious AK Man stickers. Dead fucking serious. I didn't ask for that. They just... Thanks, guys. Sylvan Arms folding stock adapter. This 9-line sweatshirt and more. And the next Tackpack Plus box has $240 worth of shit in it. Shit isn't stuff, not like literal shit. And if you use the code AKGUY to sign up, you will get a free $60 box on top of it. Thanks to Tackpack for letting me sling more shit around my room in the middle of a video. Back to the content. All right, so how to use the PM-63. First off.
Okay. I'll leave it to the end my question on this, but you know the rules, and so do I. The ad within an ad. Don't forget to like, subscribe, look at the membership deals, ching, ching, whatever. There's a sound there. And yeah, ring the bell so you can see videos. Yeah, thank you so much for guys for watching it so much and the support. It's been amazing. Back to Brandon. Okay, I'm gonna not leave it here. Did his name used to be AK Guy? Like, because I'm assuming his name probably wasn't always his legal name, and he changed it at some point. Was it AK Guy? I need lore.
If you pull it out of this super nice little holster here. It's the idea of just carrying around a machine pistol like this, just on basically a fucking drop leg is kind of entertaining. First thing you'll notice is that it is open bolt. So the bolt locks to the rear to be able to fire. Your magazine release is at the base behind the magwell. So you push this little tab forward and you can pull your magazine out. So with the magazine out and showing clear for safety, you can pull the trigger and see that the trigger actually drops the slide forward, allowing it to fire. It's got a fixed firing pin. The safety is right back here. So you see that red means dead, better dead than red. Red Dead Redemption 2. You have this little lever here that you switch over there and it actually locks the slide. So yeah, gun no fire. This also works in the open position. Locks the slide, can't fire. Now for this little folding vertical grip, which is really kind of neat, you just press this button here and it deploys like so. And now you too can be a gangsta. As for
Yeah, I
the
was
stock,
gonna say, that's the movie position right there. That's the movie position.
you see this little button right here, you push this, and that unlocks the stock to be able to be basically just ripped out like that, kind of drops down, and then this swivels like so. And as shitty as that looks, it's honestly not super uncomfy. What is super uncomfy is how close this slide gets to your fucking eyeball.
That is in my face, isn't it? That's
I was wondering if it was just from the point of view, or were they actually gonna point it out?
comforting.
So you look at this and you think, huh, that's not too bad. But when the gun is locked and ready to go, it's like right there. And remember, as this
Feels way too close.
thing is firing, it's continuing to do that, which is pretty spoopy. I've no shit had that whack my eye probe before when I first shot it. That's not even the part of this thing that's dangerous yet. We're getting to that. Then to put the stock away,
That's
just press
not
this
the
little button in the
dangerous spot. Oh no! Oh no!
rear, swivel it up a bit, and then the stock will fit back. There you go. Like so. I will say the more I played with this gun, the more I have grown to like it. I unironically kind of fucks. A lot of design decisions that I wasn't super big on until I started using it more, and I could see why someone would like this. Because you know I'm a sucker for good weapon design. And if you are also interested in weapon design, gunsmithing, and weapon technology, you can check out sdi.edu using the links down in the description and in the pinned comment. So one of the neat things about the PM-63 is while it is kind of like a submachine gun, it fits the profile of a pistol pretty well. I mean, albeit it's pretty bulky, at the same time,
You can sneak it, kinda. It does look like just a cute little pistol that can turn into a big boom boom car.
I mean, it's got a, you know, side holster, and honestly, if I had like an appendix carry, like Kydex holster rig for this, I mean, other than the ladies potentially thinking I'm packing something I'm really not, it's not unattainable. But with that in mind, let's actually try shooting it like a pistol, because honestly, from my impression of this thing, it's pretty damn controllable. All right, so no stock, and for this one, I'm actually even gonna fold the grip down, just use it as a straight up handgun. It's really not bad. I mean, shit, even one-handing it.
Yep, that's how it would be used in a movie right there. Next to maybe the holding the front grip there.
Pretty fucking controllable. I say it passes. Fun fact, according to IMFDB, the machine pistol that was used in the 1984 Red Dawn was likely a stand-in for the PM-63 because at the time, they just couldn't get them. And if you like the original Red Dawn better than the 2012 remake, first of all, you're going to heaven. Second of all, you should subscribe because you'll like it around here, I promise. So now let's talk about the potentially fatal flaw of this weapon system. So you might have noticed this little scoop in the front of the gun. This is actually
yeah, I was thinking that looked pointy.
used, well, A, to protect your fingies, but also it can be used to charge the gun. As you see, it's, you know, connected to the slide, so if you just push on this far enough back, it'll actually lock the slide open. For this next part, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this magazine, even though it's empty, and just kind of show clear to remind you, we're dealing with an
Yep.
empty firearm. This is not a danger, because what's coming next is a little sketch. So, like I said, we can push this all the way to the rear, and it catches the sear, which allows the gun to be ready to go, you're ready to fight, and then pulling the trigger again is what, you know, fires around. Remember, fixed firing pin, as in when the slide goes forward, it's firing around. There's no hammer needed, there's no nothing. Yeah, so they issued this gun to, you know, people like tankers and things. And I don't know if this has ever been documented or if this is recorded or this is just hypothetical, but either way, the story made its way to me and I've never looked at this gun the same. Allegedly, something people would do is charge the gun, you know, out of the holster, charge it on their thigh. I'm not gonna do it on my thigh, I'm just gonna show you, as if I was doing it on
Why on the thigh? Couldn't you do it on anything? The table, the wall, anything? Why thigh?
my thigh, just, you know, pushing it down and charging the gun, now you're ready to go, instead of having to grab it on top and pull it back or whatever. Just a quick out of the holster and then ready to go. So if you don't pull the slide back far enough that it catches on the sear, but it's still potentially past where the rounds get picked up, you can slam fire that and pop a hole through your fucking femoral artery. So for whatever reason you decided you needed a machine pistol, you have started this engagement by potentially putting a fucking lethal bleed in a really bleedy spot of your body. That and probably deafened everybody in the tank. So to show you here, we've got a live magazine.
Yeah, that's not smart, but I guess, I don't know if that, yeah, you can do it, but I guess that's not really in a manufacturing area. That's a user error, definitely, but yeah. And all the places do it, why the thigh?
Throw that in there. Now I am gonna keep my finger off this trigger the entire time. At no point will I pull the trigger. This is entirely just the gun not picking up the sear. So we go back, we see that a live round is now ready to be fired. I'm gonna let it go. Sure enough, wasn't actually 100% sure that would work, but it did. I say, myth confirmed. that will fuck you up.
Oh, I see. So when it's pointing at something. But I guess that just follows the rule. Don't point it at anything you don't want it shot, be it your thigh or otherwise.
Do that again. Yeah, pull back, pull back, pull back. Again, finger nowhere near the trigger. That's pretty spooky dooky if you ask me. What's interesting too is that if this is folded down, it's actually a little harder to actually get that all the way back from there because it just kind of bumps on that a little bit. So that, it's, you know, I mean, it's already a bad idea to point a gun of any kind, loaded or unloaded, charged or uncharged, open bolt, closed bolt, whatever. Just don't fucking point it at yourself, you know, in any regard. It's called flagging. It's not good. It's against one of the 4 basic rules of gun safety. We got a Darwin Awards coming out soon that reinforces those. But this one, extra sketch. And allegedly, it's something that was done. And it's a real great way to unalive yourself. So don't fucking do that. Otherwise,
Yep.
really nifty gun.
Interesting gun, but it's also really crazy how much stuff has to be changed because someone did something really stupid. It's like, man, I'm gonna have to make this idiot-proof now, aren't I?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the nicest rack I've ever played with on camera. Couldn't even finish that with a straight face. Okay, jokes aside, very, very fun little gun. I don't
know, I don't believe him.
Most trigger time I put on this gun since it was built. I've maybe had, you know, 30, 40 rounds on it beforehand. So getting to actually play with it today and kind of show you guys how the gun works and basically what makes it so special has been really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. More range videos like this coming up now that we have access to the wonderful Desperado Ranch. Thanks again to Matt Carricker for allowing us to film out here. Appreciate it, buddy. I owe you many PP touch. Be sure to check to see if you are still subscribed.
He owes him a what? He owes him a what?
Subscribed and make sure that YouTube hasn't unsubscribed you from the channel because they do that. That way you don't miss our future range content coming up because we have some really special shit coming soon. I think you know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys watching the end of the video. I hope you guys like this as much as we like making it. And I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks, guys. Fucking hungry.
Okay. As per usual, I did enjoy this. I enjoy the historical guns. I think some of the most out of most of the gun stuff, mainly because I like to see where they come from, how they functioned, how they built them up. It's very interesting. I'm getting more and more into it, but I love like movie magic guns too. An explosion, who doesn't? And I'm glad I got some impact shots, A+. But thanks for watching with me, guys. Let me know what you think of this dangerous gun below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, my delinquents. I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.